Ever get that feeling like time is slipping away? Like maybe you stepped into some weird time warp.
Yeah, like that feeling you get when you think you spent 20 minutes scrolling, but it's been 2 hours.
Exactly. But what if it wasn't just a feeling? What if time really could get all bendy? Well, buckle up, because today's deep dive is going to send a chill down your spine. We're taking a look at Time Trap.
Time Trap, a movie all about a cave that messes with time itself. A real head-scratcher.
And we're diving deep into all the juicy details, the plot twists, the characters, those wait, what just happened moments.
So if you're into sci-fi thrillers that make you hit the rewind button, you are in the right place.
This deep dive is for you. Okay, so picture this. An archaeology professor, this guy Hopper, is on the hunt for some missing hippies. They vanished back in the 70s, right? But here's the thing. He finds a cowboy just hanging out in this cave.
Not just hanging out, though. Frozen in time.
Oh, right. Frozen in time. Yeah, that's a pretty big clue that something strange is going on, right?
And it gets even weirder because then, guess what? Hopper disappears too.
No way! In the same cave.
You guessed it. Same cave. So now, his students, Taylor and Jackie, are on the case. They're not about to let their professor vanish without a trace.
And thank goodness they brought some backup.
Oh yeah, we've got Kara tagging along and her little sister Vives.
And of course, no self-respecting group of mystery solvers would be complete without a tech whiz, right?
Enter Furby. He's got gadgets for every occasion, which is a good thing, considering where they're headed.
Little do they know, this isn't just a rescue mission. It's about to become a crash course in, well, how to survive when time goes totally haywire.
And it all starts with these subtle clues, like shadows moving way too fast, almost like someone's messing with the playback speed of the world.
Yeah, and then there's that scene where Furby is looking at the footage he shot, and they realize that time inside the cave doesn't move the same way it does outside.
For every couple of seconds in the cave, years are passing by in the outside world.
Talk about a mind-bending concept, right? I mean, imagine watching your life flash before your eyes while you're stuck in this time bubble. Crazy.
The filmmakers really nailed that feeling of creeping dread, that sense that something is deeply, deeply wrong.
Chills, man. Straight up chills. But the real question is, what's causing this time distortion? And what happened to those missing hippies?
And the cowboy. Don't forget about the cowboy.
Oh, yeah, we've got a whole lot to unpack here. So we've got this cave, right? And it's messing with time. But how? Why?
Well, that's where things get really wild. Because it's not just about time moving faster or slower. It's like the cave has these pockets of extreme time distortion.
Like imagine stumbling into a room and suddenly you're 1,000 years in the future.
Something like that, yeah. And the movie doesn't hold back. Suddenly, we're not just dealing with missing hippies and a cowboy who's stuck in time. We meet someone from the future.
No way. Like a real live time traveler.
The real deal.
Yeah.
And get this, he's not just some random dude who built a time machine in his garage. He's from a future where humanity has gone interstellar.
Whoa. Spaceships and everything?
Oh, yeah, the whole 9 yards. It's like the movie is saying, hey, remember that time distortion? Well, while that was happening inside the cave, humanity outside was busy evolving, advancing, reaching for the stars.
That just makes the whole situation even more intense. While these people are trapped in this time bubble, the outside world is changing drastically. And speaking of the people trapped inside, we can't forget about the cavemen.
Right. The cavemen. See, this is what makes Time Trap so much fun. It throws all these elements at you, time travel, a glimpse into the future, and then, bam, cavemen.
It's like the filmmakers took every cool sci-fi trope and threw it into a blender, but somehow it works.
It totally works. And those cavemen, they're not just there for shock value. They actually play a crucial role in the story. Remember those photos Taylor and Jackie found? The ones with Hopper's parents?
Yeah, the ones with the hippies, too. What's the deal with those, anyway? They seemed important.
They are important. Those photos are like pieces of a puzzle. They hold clues to understanding why this cave is such a magnet for, well, for everything. Time travelers, cavemen, the whole lot.
All right, so we've got these photos, a cave that's basically playing hopscotch with time and enough questions to fill a textbook. What's the connection?
Well, it's like this. Those photos, they're practically a map. They point to the why of this whole time trap situation. Turns out those hippies weren't just on a random caving adventure. They were looking for something.
Okay, I gotta ask, is this where the whole Fountain of Youth thing comes in?
Bingo. See, the hippies had caught wind of these whispers, these legends, about a place in the cave where time stood still. Immortality, they called it.
And they bought it.
They were hippies. They were all about peace, love, and outliving Father Time. But there's more to it. Those photos with Hopper's parents, the hippies, they're in the thick of some ritual.
Hold up, a ritual, like
Yeah.
chanting and everything.
You got it. And guess where? Right there in the cave, moments before they vanished.
Okay, now that's just creepy. What kind of ritual are we talking about? And how does it tie into the time distortion?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The movie, it kind of leaves you hanging. You got to put the pieces together.
So what, the hippies messed up the natural flow of time with their little ritual?
That's the idea. Think about it. It lines up with those pockets of extreme time weirdness we were talking about. Like cranked up the time distortion to 11 without realizing it.
The temporal landmines, it all makes sense. But that also means escaping this mess isn't as simple as finding the exit. They have to deal with the root cause, right?
Yeah, you're getting it. And that's what makes Time Trap so cool. It's not just a fun sci-fi adventure. It makes you think about time, our place in it.
Heavy stuff. So do they figure it out? Do they make it out of this time-bending cave?
You'll have to watch and see. But what I will say is this. That futuristic visitor, the one with the spaceship, yeah, he ends up playing a big part in how it all goes down.
No way. So even with advanced tech, escaping this time trap is no walk in the park.
Nope, this isn't your grandma's time travel story. But hey, that's what we love about a good sci-fi thriller. Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
For sure. Time Trap, it's a wild ride. And for anyone listening, if you ever find yourself near a cave with a funky energy, maybe think twice before going spelunking. That's a wrap for this deep dive into the twists and turns of Time Trap. Keep your eyes on the skies, your feet on the ground, and your mind open to the wonders and terrors of the universe. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive into the unknown.